Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest World of ZZT livestream. I'm Dr. Doss, curator of the Museum of ZZT, and I will be your tour guide today as we start another adventure into 24 Hours to Go, the series in which we take a look at every 24 hours of ZZT game ever made. We're going to be starting a new competition today. We have made it into the far distant year of 1999. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know why I said far. I want it to be far in the past, and then I certainly couldn't say of the far future, for obvious reasons. This one, the topic is Phear, as you may have noticed by this one title screen. This is also the year which the 24 Hours of ZZT competitions went from twice a year to quarterly. Our first ever spring event, starting spring with Phear. It feels appropriate for October at least. I don't know what the thought was way back then. Do we have the date this actually ran? March 27th, 1999. Is that a scary date? I don't think it is. This is of the era where we don't have the score sheet. So outside of the top 3, which is preserved on the old Interactive Fantasies website, no clue what place any of these games got. Which is part of the reason why we do the little tier list to rank them at the end and get a feel for at least where I stand today. Now, 25 plus year old games. We know the top 3, we know the judges. Budapest, thank you for the follow. Are being judged by HM, Chuck, Myth, and Dark Mage. We've got 18 games here. A pretty good turnout. HM was the winner of the previous contest with the Black Library. And he decided, no, I'm going to do this in March. To do one in the spring. People seem to like these things, he said. And so it became a quarterly tradition. Alright. That's all the preamble I got. It's time to get to these games. Start with the first and go on from there. You can see, got a big old list. We're doing the ID number thing still, which is always weird. The Zeux community would do that to purposely make the authors anonymous, at least to the best of their ability. But you can still kind of see the title screen I have loaded in the corner, like they're just here for the fun of it. I guess it makes for some nice standardized file names for the most part in this one. Pretty much just go down the list. See how ZZT sorts things with 38 down here. Yeah, starting at the top, somebody who took number 0. Yllek. Kelly backwards. With a Phear, starring Gunther T. Maggot. See what we're in for. Let's see if we can start this competition off with something cool. All I know is that it didn't place in the top 3. I actually went through and audited these a while ago, I think when we were doing the last one still even. So I really don't remember like anything that I've seen of these, which is going to make this more fun for me, I think. Excited for that. Good start. I don't know what this is, but I do think they're cool. Oh, right, Gunther T. Maggot. Is he like a 6-foot-tall maggot in a suit? This looks kind of like an Earthworm Jim situation. But there's not a lot of information here to say for certain if that's the correct proportions. Special Forces Agent 427 666. Career records. Ooh, June 98, saved Earth from alien attack. 99, saved Earth from asteroid strike. I like this maggot. March 99, awarded Congressional Medal of Honor. Highest reward in the United States. Now he returns to his home city of, sorry, I think that said Ulu, or Uru? Owo? Uwu? Something along those lines. New York. A large spaceport on the planet Booster Heaven. I believe that was the ZZTers website. Presumably this one's. Feels good to be home. Oh, it was just New York. Okay. I thought I saw the N in the middle. That's just me projecting. Hey, what the hell is that up ahead? Okay. I'm gonna guess like a Men in Black kind of thing. That's what we're going for here. The holy hell is that? I'm the essence of destruction. I am the bringer of chaos. I am the nightmare of all who sleep. Fear. Right? Your assessment is correct. This text is scrolling a little too fast. Roy, what is right? Come with me. To a place of eternal despair. Haha, a swing music marathon? We got all kinds of jokes here. Now, must come. Where are we going? Oh. The alleyway with the dead bodies. Oh, is Eternal Dormant? Doesn't look too bad, except for all the dead bodies. No fear, yllek's 24 hours of ZZT entry. This is his third attempt at making a 24 hours of ZZT game. So, play. Oh yeah, there's an RPG battle engine. Alright, old habits die hard. Your ammo represents the health of whoever you're fighting. Oh. Oh, I think it's gonna be one of these. The rare kind of ZZT RPG engine. The one where you just do it in these pop-up windows. Actually, you know, we saw that in Night of the Chickens with one of these earlier ones. Probably the last time I ran into it. Nothing notable about these bodies. This is as horror as ZZT gets. Their smiling faces surrounded by blood. Oh. Way. Okay, so we're not... Mr. Maggot is not taking this very serious. Ah, okay, our first battle with the demon. We can punch, we can bash. They have 10 ammo. I can also see that yllek didn't disable shooting on this board, so I should be able to, like, shoot between attacks to just lower this thing's health. Gotta try the bash, that's much more interesting. Missed. We can always punch when in doubt. Yeah, it's gonna be this kind of back and forth, and these are never exciting. We've seen everything this object will show us, and now we just have to run the number. Which is why I'm honestly a little excited that I should be able to shoot. But I want to give this game some credit, and not just immediately go for that, although I do seem to be dying. I am going to die. Oh. Oh, is this game smart enough to say that 0 ammo means it's dead? Or is it going to be when it's unable to reduce its health? Is the demon dead? You be dead. I be dead? I have 10 health. I be dead? So this is what we're working with. This is also what we're working with, and this is going to get me every single time. I pointed out the lovely organized file names. That presumably was HM's doing, who hosted this event. And it looks like they all had normal file names. Actually, can you see it? Call it the crop. Okay, yeah, you can see the world name. You can see the world name is not that nice formatted one. Which means that all of these games are going to try and load a file that doesn't exist when you replay them. So that's going to be awful. You have to give it like a fresh load every start. Yes. Gunther. Chaos. Let's make a save this time. So are we dealing with... How much damage do I do? Punch. I do. I bash, I do 3. One of the things with how these engines usually work is to determine whether you're hitting or missing, you tend to just check if you're blocked in a random direction. We are blocked in 3 out of 4, so I suspect that our odds are bad at actually landing the bash attack. Not this time. You know, 1 punch for good measure. You won. Got 0 experience points, got 0 gold. Okay. Hopefully there's more to it than this. But there might not be. Now you know that the player has like no health. These guys better be way weaker. Okay, so this game is impossible, is what I'm getting here. You can't... You're not going to be able to win this damage race 5 times in a row. Has the enemy missed? Dead. Alright, I want to see the odds. I want to see how this works, and then I'm going to start cheating. Definitely for health, and maybe I will start shooting things. Gunther. Ah, okay. There's not much game here. But again, I feel like even if I rolled perfectly on every bash, I don't think I could kill 4 of these enemies. Touch. Ammo 10. Menu. Punch or we bash. Okay, punching just hits. That's helpful. Okay. For the demon attack, if it's blocked randomly north or east. Okay, so that's a 50-50. It misses. No, I'm sorry. This is me bashing as a 50-50 chance. This one is a 50-50 of regular attack or fire. Yeah, it's never going to be blocked east, and it's always going to be blocked north. Unless you do some really wild stuff with go to RNG here and get it to like back up to this point. Other than that, hit you, fire. Yeah, like I said, we've seen everything there is to see pretty much immediately. I think these are the least interesting ZZT RPG engines. Because we're just going to do the exact same thing 3 times in a row, and not very easily. Let's see. Let me try shooting as I bash. Oh, well, I got 1. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. We're just going to go with bashing and cheating for health. I mean, that was enough to make it 1 less attack. Okay, this guy, though, actually, we might be able to get in that good spot. Or bad spot. I didn't actually pay attention if it's to my advantage for it to not be blocked north. I would like to see what that looks like. If the object is willing to cooperate. Okay. So now the RNG, I guess we still have it open. When I attack, if it's blocked, okay, so now I should always be able to bash, so this should actually benefit me. As for the demon, okay, we're just going berserk. No, this one actually doesn't benefit. If blocked flame, for me it's miss. Okay, no, so this actually is advantageous. you can lie and say that this is, you know, tactics, fighting in an open space being easier than fighting in a cramped hallway. I don't think that's what Yllek was going for here. Let's see. I should successfully bash and take minimal damage. Alright. And we should be able to pull off the same thing here. Yes, this technically might be beatable. How much health did I cheat for? Probably like 200. It's probably still not beatable, actually. Don't listen to me. Okay, and it does rely on this thing cooperating, which it's not. So, whatever. If 200 health isn't enough. Come on, dude. Okay, thank you for the coin flip. I enjoy the experience in Gold Gag now that I know that there's only one more board in this game. Alright, Gunther. Oh, you have defeated my minions. Yeah. Now you must defeat me. 15 health. Uh-oh. Oh man, it's so embarrassing when you try to blast and it doesn't happen. Okay, well. I can see why this one wasn't top 3. Probably you. Let's see. Hmm? I'm not sure what you're saying even. 10 health for a slash. 15. Okay, so it's even the same enemy, just with a different attack name. Dude. I do. That's all there is to that. So we're just gonna zap our way through. Defeat our Phear. The freaking end. No game over. Please give me a game over. I think it's rude not to. Alright. A representative of what happens when you only have a day to make a game. And probably even less than that. This was, what was it? March 27th, 1999, actually. What day is that? I'm sure it's a weekend. I think people were pretty good about making sure these were on a weekend, but sometimes they'd be at least a Friday. And you know everybody who submitted these was, like, still in school. 1999. March 27th is a Saturday. You know, if you can clear your schedule, should be good. But who knows? Maybe the next day was Easter. Easter 1999. April 4th. Nope. Unclear. Ooh, the Walt Disney World Easter Parade. 1999. Right, well, engine mostly worked until the last one. Did not seem particularly balanced. But otherwise, yeah, video game. Did it. So, brings us to our next game. It's finally happened, people. The Death of ZZT. Tragic. Oh! Okay, yeah, I just wasn't parsing. Sorry, I'm just really fascinated at the idea of censoring that. I mean, I guess it would prevent people from looking it up. I just wonder what anybody in my audience would not already be very familiar. I don't think it would. I'm extremely tempted to find out, but I guess now's not really the time. ZZT is dead, and we should have a little more respect right now. Dragonlord here. The Death of ZZT. I like the little scrolling marquee down there. That's pretty good. Yeah, you know, when I'm... How about when we raid? We'll raid somebody, and that can be our raid message. Don't do that. Alright. ZZT died. I don't know how it happened. We're probably gonna find out. Oh, it's a scary evil game. Nice back. Oh, no, I take it back. You can see, like, just a little northwest of the player, there's a screw up. And basically going west of there, too. Again, worth pointing out, in 1999, people did not have access to external editors with, like, copy and pasting. So if you wanted this background, you placed every single tile on this background. I think some folks eventually, but already in like the era of external editors when it didn't matter so much, eventually did start doing some like utilities where it's just like, hey, here's some like full screens filled with patterns that you can use if you want. Avoid having to do this. But it's also weird to me that like they only screwed up this like really tiny patch, and in a very obvious way. It's not like it was just one. Like if it was just the little L shape here, sure. But I think the rest is pretty obvious. Also, yeah, it's not a good use of your time. I'm curious how long this will be. Maybe we'll find some evil information. The game was created between Oh. You know, I hadn't considered. I wonder if the interactive fantasy dates are... I guess the 27th. I don't know. Either or. But yeah, this would... I mean, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. This means the contest started on a Friday for some folks. Again, it's an international competition. Even if it is primarily gonna be Americans, there was a good European contingent. Where a good American starting time would not be ideal for the folks over in England. It's created between Friday and Saturday for 24 hours as easy. For judges, does that match? Was Adam on that list? HM, Chuck, Myth, and Darkmage. So Adam here, I guess, failed. Yeah. Screenshots. Somebody find me. I'm gonna write this down. Death of ZZT lists alt judge. That is good. That could be something of a note. We'll see if anybody else makes a mention of this. Topic: fear or horror. My first game ever released to the public. So yeah. Alright. Sorry, who was our author again? I'm not retaining information. Dragonlord. Alright, Dragonlord. This is gonna be your first impression. Credits. The works. Special thanks to Viovis for employing me. That was nice of him. No special thanks to B. Hirsch, the newbie. Man who had not been seen in like 6 years, probably. Beta testers? None. But you know what? I think that was the case with the last game. Let's play this evil game. Uh-oh. We're starting at epic. The Death of ZZT. Hey, welcome to the Death of ZZT. You play the role of the ZZT man. The guy that the human always controls in every ZZT game. We're making a lot of assumptions here. The guy that is sick and tired of it all. The guy that is about to give up and quit. Still don't know. He plays the Char2 on a blue background. This time, there's a little twist. So go play, kitty. Dragonlord. AKA Dragon. When confronted on their title, they very much clarify, no, I'm not a lord. I can relate. I'm not a doctor. Alright, here it is. All 5 employees of Epic in 1999 making Unreal. Help you, sir. I'd like to speak with Mr. Tim Sweeney. Tim Sweeney. Oh, okay. Enter the yellow door in the back, sir. Okay. Do you think this is a trap? I don't trust this lady. Desk is for people who get lost in Epic Mega Games HQ. They have to come here if they get stuck in the building. Amazing, isn't it? These, like... I was gonna say fountains, but there's no hint of water. No, okay, they're just the Epic Mega Games garbage cans. Oh, yo, this must be Cliffy B. That's all the Epic Mega Games employees I can name. A lot of secretaries. Who the hell are you? I'm the ZZT man. And if the Tim Sweeney doesn't give me a raise, I quit. Again, people seem really nervous about this guy. Oh, that could be Jazz. Okay, well, there's only one. Yeah. Oh, they gave them all different messages? Nice detail. Off to a good start here, Dragonlord. Alright, let's see if the big boss is in. Well, there's somebody. What's on his desk? Why does he also have 2 garbage cans? Oh, I can't snoop. Like, jump scare him. Who are you, sir? You don't know me? Familiar. Alright, I don't have time to waste. This is 24 hours of ZZT, and it's almost 11 o'clock Eastern. I'm the frickin' ZZT player from that game you created in 1991. ZZT? I mean, people actually play that game? Harsh. Indeed they do. ZZT game production has increased so much, I want a raise. Raise? I'm not give you a raise. ZZT is such an old-fashioned game. It's such a piece of crap. What happened to his grammar? No, if you don't give me a raise, you will force me to quit. Without a ZZT dude, the teenager behind the monitor cannot play. I love when they do the called shot. It's always a teenage dude. That means all the ZZTers will be without ZZT. Isn't someone creating a ZZ3? That's besides the point, damn it. I want my raise, and I want it now. What? There is no way in hell I'm giving you our raise. Oh. We're gonna unionize, I think. Now it's collective bargaining. When one person asks for a raise, that's nothing. When 7 people collectively ask for a raise. Upo. Dragon, okay, the author is here. Viovis. Wait. Big fucking nose, I guess? Ursh. And Smiley dude. Together, we're some random ZZTers. Workshop a better name later. Oh! We're going for violence. We do the ZZT RPG battle thing? Not if Dragon made it. Then it would be way too newbie. Dang. Shut up, newbie. Okay, are we gonna fight Tim Sweeney in an RPG battle? Oh, one-on-one. Like all other RPG ZZT battles, this is turn-based. After a certain time, your character gets to use an attack, and same with Tim Sweeney. This one is pretty basic, since I didn't have all the time I would want, especially since I have to finish the game. The curse of the time limit. Note here that this teenage dude appears to be physically stronger. Oh, we also have... Oh, okay, we are a literal drag. It's not just a nickname. Fiery Breath of Destruction, obviously. And we have a gun. What a cool guy. Yeah, Tim's armed. And gun. Tim is not afraid, though. Chain gun? Should have really given him some Unreal weapons. Can we just use this as much as we... I guess so. Tim Sweeney, felled by fire, I guess. Now then. Have you learned your lesson? No, never. You just don't learn, do you, sir? Try it instead. Have it your way, sir. Come with me, sir. Oh, don't tell me we have to fight Tim Sweeney, like, 7 times. We're gonna fight Tim Sweeney 7 times. Okay, there it goes. Fire Breath instant kill would be good. It looks like we're gonna get some variety, at least a little bit. Freaky game powers. I mean, that's definitely true of Iovis. Along with the psychic powers. Ooh, good effect. Again, like, this is fine. This is more like just having the little animations and even the little punch sound effects like that. I think that makes these so much more compelling than the RPG battle we just saw in the last game. I still feel like ZZTers were really overestimating how much people wanted these. One of these is fine. I'm now, like, worried. I really hope that Viovis gets through to him. Now have you learned your damned lesson, sir? Okay, I'll give him a raise. Thank you, bye-bye. Leave too. I want more than just a spoken word. ZZT man listens behind the door. Yeah, right, like I'm really going to give him a raise. Heh, I'm out of here. Oh, so, wait a minute. 2 trees just suddenly grew. They weren't there on the last board. Walk in, see, running out. It's too quick. Anything new here? Refrain from touching the secretary. Thank you. That'll be a scroll. Yeah. Okay, I think we just copied the board, which is fair. Thank you for indicating what direction to go. I appreciate that much. Hey, sneaker nets. Enter a room only to find a pool of blood sitting in the middle. Consider taking a dive in it, geez. After all, you aren't getting a... No, you fight. You keep fighting. You don't give up when the boss says no. I think we have to, though. Is this next to the Epic Games headquarters? They just have a big pool of blood? fall down into the unknown and come upon a road leading somewhere. Hey, this game is pretty great, honestly. It's very weird. Road turns up straight and continue on, not knowing where you'll end up. The colors start flashing around you. This is getting weirder and weirder, almost like a Viovis game. I didn't realize he had that strong of a reputation even in like the 90s still. Yeah, no, this ain't Viovis. Viovis is one of the top threes. We will get to Viovis. Ooh, a little much, but still neat. Enter only to find a dead guy on the floor in a bloody mess. This game has really gone in a different direction. Oh, Tim Sweeney's here. Help me. Yes, find energy source. Get this man a chug jug. That he fainted. He's still alive, unconscious. I have to find a medical energy source. Yeah, Viovis will do that. Okay, I'll go up first. Kind of you to tell me that. I wish you just told me that at the beginning instead of making me pick the wrong way. Walk in, you see a guy with strange lights emitting from him. What could this be? Ah, yeah, sorry. My Fortnite days were like the summer of 2020. Oh, it's God. I am God. Would you be able to make me an herb? Could God make an herb so powerful? Need 2 health fragments to make a health herb. These fragments are scattered around here. Go, find them and bring them to me. Have trials. God is testing us. Okay, so now that I understand, I can go direction. Again, well, no, I didn't go the other way because you wouldn't let me. This is my first time seeing a bunch of guns. Got another mini game. This game, you have to run across the field of guns without getting killed. Grab the fragment and go. Oh, I seem to have 10,000 health, so I think I can pull this off. Respect to Dragonlord for not doing what the last game did and, you know, just giving the player enough health to get through it. This doesn't need to be a super difficult game. A lot of blood. Oh, interesting. I think the one that I touched is screwed up, and it's just permanently there. Okay, in this minigame, you have to get through the maze. It's sort of a maze type thing. I didn't have time to make anything big since this is 24 hours of ZZT and it's almost 1 PM Eastern on Saturday. Go. Oh boy, another 10,000 health. Oh boy, and the most invisible of mazes. Are we? Ah, okay. We're not even doing the nice thing where like you hold a direction until you hit a wall and then try a different direction. That immediately stops. I can only go up from there, so I have to really actually find the path. I know, yeah, this guy's gonna definitely take a roundabout way of getting there. Oh, maybe not as bad as it could have been. Okay. I mean, you already kind of spoiled that something bad is gonna happen. Wasn't that as easy as pie? Oh. No? Why did I need the 10,000 health? Help. I live here now. Oh. Yeah, of course I picked the wrong one for that, yeah. Okay. Well, thankfully the maze wasn't as horribly dense as it could have been. Alright, God. I did what you asked. This kid likes his invisible wall effects. Looks nice. How badly can I break it? Well, now you understand how it works. Alright, we have mixed our herbs. Tim Sweeney's gonna get his blood back. Thank you so much. You saved my life. Indeed I did. Now this happened because you didn't give me my raise, and I quit ZZT. You going to give me my raise now? I'm the one who saved your life. Well, since you saved my life, I guess. Yay, yay. As Fish Food was always saying, I suppose. Is this pre-Fish Egg speak? Actually, is this... Alustina is a 24 Hours of ZZT game. I don't know if it's this one. I don't think it's in this one. But I guess that kind of sounds like a Phear thing. Well, I mean, we'll find out. Gotta get back to the headquarters. So what happened? We did just jump into some blood. So Tim Sweeney ends up giving the ZZT man a raise. Everything perfect again. And ZZTers can now make their ZZT. Or what? Well, that's my first 24 Hours of ZZT and my first released game, so you can't expect it to be the damn best. Go the damned credits. That's nuts. You could just ask to be an Eagle Rock. 1999 apparently. He had never made a ZZT game before, and he was an Eagle Rock Interactive. I'm feeling jealous 25 years later. What the hell? In 10 hours, 45 minutes, and 23 seconds. He got on Trap.cx too. That was like an early ZZT. I think it was ZZT ran actually. It might have been like friend of a ZZT ran hosting platform. But a number of ZZTers in that era had that domain. Alright. And judges are cool. Always good to butter things up. So, that was the Death of ZZT. That one was good, honestly. I'm glad that we did not have to fight like 8 RPG battles. Just 2 was plenty. A bit odd at the end. But I think it was the effects were really nice. It was very well put together. Again, for a first game and first 24 hours of ZZT game, solid stuff. Definitely up there. We've only had 2 so far, so I mean, saying it's the best one so far doesn't really mean a lot, but it is true. The mini games, yeah, well, again, the time limit. It looked nice as well. Actually, you know what? I want to just flip through it in the editor. I'm just curious if there's anything else. No reason there would be. It doesn't really feel like there was anything actually cut, but nice looking toolkit. See, you can see the IF Classic, the Boulder Blend. You don't need this many. Yeah, okay. I think it's because we're like supposed to be behind a room, but it's still using the same board. And you can see a lot of invisible walls in this game. Yeah. Did I not change the scene to Kev Edit? At all. There's a lot of toolkits. That's it. There's nothing that we didn't see. Sorry. Normally it's the opposite. Normally I leave Kev edit up when I start playing game. Alright, on to number 3 then. They really are beautiful. Quite like them. On to 275. Phear. Dooom 2. You know, sequel to that game that was Doom with a bunch of O's in the last 24 hours of ZZT. I mean, a book would be wild. There is Z-Files, which was Nader's compilation of not every version of every toolkit, but it was every toolkit he could find, and that's an easy one to just flip through in the file viewer. Just go nuts. That was a fun one. But if you want your toolkits, you can find the vast majority in here. It's not an exhaustive collection, but it is a pretty big one. Definitely the go-to. Alright, let's see here. Dukes. Tell me about Phear. Doom 2. Menu of Doom. Are we gonna, like, predict Invader Zim here? All this stuff was made by me, sans the toolkits, of course. HM's Spring 24 Hours of ZZT contest. You can steal every single board from this and use it in your game, and I won't care. Okay. M for hosting, Chuck for being a bastard, Myth Adam and Dark for giving me a higher score upon seeing their names in the credits. Thanks to the Smashing Pumpkins for keeping me awake. Why is that not met in any obscene way? UGB for keeping me occupied. That's about it, and no, I'm not thanking Jansen or Sweeney, because they're freeloading bastards. Thank you, and good night. Off to a good start. This man is not falling asleep. Ah, okay, because of his recurring nightmares and way too fast text. Not getting any sleep. Always feel like crap. Nightmares stem from my fear of something. The big eye look is pretty commonplace. It's very easy to do. In this game, you are the nefarious Nightmare Lord, who, for recreational purposes, plants horrible nightmares in the minds of dim-witted fools. You have recently invaded the mind of Player, one of the weak-minded people you love to torture, and are proceeding to plant ever-increasingly evil nightmares in his mind. Now you've only got a few more seeds of fear to sow in the player's mind, and once you are finished, you can return to your day job as CEO of Microsoft. It shouldn't be too difficult, right? That was a fun pivot. Here I was going to bring up Twice Upon a Time. Copyright 1999. My Big Red Bed. Are we afraid of heights? Entrance into player psyche was easier than I expected, probably because my initial nightmares have weakened his mind's defenses. Now all I have to do is get past his remaining defenses, manifest themselves in anything from puzzles to soldiers. Well, I'd better not waste my time here. Time to move out. Ended? Guidance? Go wherever the wind takes me. Let's go south. It's a very bright and colorful nightmare currently. Dragon. You'll not infest this one. I am player's guardian and you will... This is an RPG battle. There's no way this isn't. We are 3 for 3. Oh, I love Twice Upon a Time. That movie was so good. Obligatory RPG battle of Doom. Alright. I'm gonna guess this one's gonna be in the middle of the other two in terms of quality. Slash is less powerful, but hits more often. Really? I would have assumed Slash would have been... Oh no, sorry, that's exactly what it said. Less powerful. Hits more. Okay, basic... The old basic Slash. Yeah. You can really see it thinking over on the right. Who's Blaze? Good. Let's take a drink and splash. Well. Victory is mine then. Let's see, I'll see if I get an opportunity to stretch in a second. Yes, the Guardian has been vanquished, and better yet, you can plant a nightmare here to become one step closer to destroying players' mind. Give me that scene something. So I can stand up without just stopping. Or hunching over, which is not stretching. Art does not let you. Well, I tried. Alright, I'll stretch. Yes, good. I should do that more often. If only I could ever do it without a Twitch redeem. Okay. This guy just won't let me in. I guess that's the last one. And what if there is an order, and I just lucked out the first time? Guess we'll find out. Oh damn. Seems that the previous nightmares I unleashed on player damaged this part of his mind, making it impossible to unleash another one in this area, unless I can fix this connection. Well, this doesn't sound like an RPG battle. Okay, just some shooting. And rope. Not sure what that rope is all about. Okay, well, I'm sure I have to saw the rope. Okay. Simple machines. Saw on rope. Rope cut. Use rope on lever. There we go. Nightmare time. Oh, I like the quick exit. That's nice. So then we'll... Here. Furious passage. What do we got? Oh, more of these guys. Landed in a well-defended area of player's mind. Oh well. These soldiers that have manifested are mere maggots. A lot of maggots today, who could not even dream to have your power. Kill them all and plant the nightmare. Oh, this one's going in multiple directions. Yeah, this is TF1. No one gets past us unless you kill the horrible beast living to the far west. I wish those guys were standing like right here. It's never that easy. Horrible beast. Whoa. I mean, yeah, comparatively. Okay, I killed the beast. Why not just have one exit and just have the beast be here? Thank you for killing the monster. Nightmare planted. Lovely fade of green here for the background. All kinds of pride flags today. That's 3. How will these guys let me in? Watch, was player is someone the author hates. Who knows? Let's see. Guard, severely damaged by your nightmares, disappears. Great art. Ah! My head, it hurts so much. Ah! Thus ends our story. After driving player insane, you got back to your day job and lived happily and richly ever after. The end. Well, story not the most exciting. It had a little variety to it. Some fun art. I don't think that was bad either. I think, again, compared to... I know it's been a while since the last contest, but the games for the history contest, most of them weren't very appealing at all. This is fine. This stuff is, playable, if not super exciting. But this is still fun to run through. They're quick. They don't outstay their welcome. They're definitely trying. Want to make a game that looks nice and has a bunch of stuff to do. Bad. I think I'm actually going to run the ad break now. We're hitting just over an hour. Seems as good a time as any. And then we will return. Oh, you gotta stick around for Sailor Moon. We'll get to Sailor Moon in just a few minutes. Hang on tight. Be right back. Welcome back. Everybody say thanks to Gate because I refilled my water and then I did not bring the water back into my room. Alright. Sailor Moon. Excited for what this will be. By CA, I believe that's Celestial Avenger. Overcoming the Fear. Landing of the new evil. Let's save our sailors, or destroy them. I'm not sure which yet. Are we going to learn to love Sailor Moon or hate it? I'm trying to parse... it's a city. There's like a brick wall at the back of an alley. But it looks like it's in front of the buildings to me. Sailor Moon, the pointless 24 hours of ZZT adventure. Alright, I know some of you are thinking, ah shit, another stupid Sailor Moon game. Might as well give it a crappy score on the contest. Well, maybe you're right. But at least play the whole damn game, though. Through. That goes triple for the judges. Anyway, if you're not too familiar with Sailor Moon, then read that text file I put with this game, not included. If anybody has this Sailor Moon explainer text file, please get in touch. Now to answer some questions. Anyway, on with the game. Who is this? Wow, I actually made it. I didn't think that piece of crap spaceship could get me down here. Now I must find the one they call Sailor Moon. He seems so tiny. the scale in this game. Like, I think he got hit by a car. It's a really big road and some really big buildings. Yes, okay, he got hit by a micro machine. Oh no. Oh god, are you alright? It's you. Unfamiliar, sorry. I need the Sailor Moon text file explainer for this. That's strange, you don't seem hurt at all. You! Huh? Why, know you? I don't remember ever seeing a face like yours around here. Ha ha ha. This is excellent. Now I can find Sailor Moon a lot quicker. Oh! Dang, yeah, I didn't retain any information from when I tried watching some Sailor Moon like a year ago. Okay, never mind. You say? Who are you? The name's Anima? Tuxedo mask. Oh, well, see, if I had just waited 2 seconds, I would have gotten my reminder. Ah! Thought it triggers something. Aha. Okay, well, Tuxedo Mask is dead. That means go right, Bob. Okay, right. Dating, I understand that. What? Uh-oh. One evil force that just came in. That's strange. It's gone? Just like that? No way that could have been a false alarm. I better talk to the others about this. This seems genuine. So far, the only other Sailor Moon game we saw was like a 4-panel comic of Chibiusa? Was that her name? Something along those lines? Throwing a brick through a window to steal a teddy bear and then going to jail. That one felt a little less sincere. But if that was also quite sincere, then I need to keep watching this show. I'm feeling some evil powers nearby. No, it's not used. Yeah, actually, Snorf should be here for this. Augie. Don't remember her decorative bedspread. Slam into your cat. Sorry, Luna, I'm just a bit hyper. Spring break, yeah! My god, Luna's bleeding. Spring break for schools in Japan, Usagi? Everything have to be logical. I'm excited for this one. I suppose not. Anyway, I felt an evil presence in the city for a brief minute, but then it went away. Not sure what this is about. Maybe I'm just getting too old. I don't know. I feel like it's a reasonable enough choice. I feel like that's just generic animal sometimes. Obviously, lion or tiger character is kind of perfect for cat. Oh, I think the logic with this is basically you got 4 legs sticking out the sides, a head up top, and a tail in the back. That's an animal shape. Okay, the evil presence one. My Luna is getting too old. Only a few thousand years old, and huh? Ah. Oh. On Earth just happened. Usagi, are you alright? Someone spoke to me. My head. Ugh. What? Who spoke to you? Who? I don't know, but the voice said something about holding Mamo-chan. Oru. Hostage. Oh, sorry, I'm like, well, time to stop whispering, yells loudly. Also, something about meeting him at the Game Center Crown right now if I want him to live another day. What? Why there? Never mind, I'll go get the other senshi. Ouch. No good. Amy, Mako, and Minako are on vacation. They're here are me and Ray. Damn. Alright. Guess we'll have to make do with that then. I'll have to go over to the temple because someone sat on our main transmitter. Well. Roll. Uh-oh. Oh. Guys, there's some sort. Yeah. Understood. Get on with it. Going to the game center. Let's go. Is the left? No, right. At least they're having fun with that. Is the fear part of this game just, it would be a shame if something bad were to happen to Sailor Moon? 4 minutes of pointless transformations, which was edited out due to the length of time for this episode game to be made. 2 Sailor Senshi scouts arrive at the Game Center Crown. This one's got a good energy. Where is this guy? Right here, my dear. Yeah, nice little animations. Who or what are you? I'm Myanmar, an ancient being from another galaxy that can make people's worst fears and nightmares become a reality. To them, anyway. Okay, it's quite entertaining. Where's Memorial? Give him back now, or else I'll... Bloody persistent, aren't you? I'll be the one in charge here, not you. Very heavy. Back. Get him. Flame Sniper. Ah, slime. Oh, I thought that was supposed to just be like dissipating it into smoke. Alright. Make some slime. See, I can do anything, anywhere, at just about any time, and this is merely a small fraction of my power. Is this like an actual episode? I don't know enough. Or is this pure fanfic? What are we dealing with here? Gonna be fun. Kusagi and Ray with them. There's no one to help them. Right, to the right we'll go. No, not this. Not this. I'm having my worst fear brought to life. I'm inside the damn Sailor V game that I can never beat. Ah. Oh well, how hard can it be? Shoot monsters, go up a level. Yeah, I'm dead. Didn't realize she was playing a bullet hell this whole time. Again, we're being very generous with health and ammo to make sure that, you know, the people playing this game can actually get through it. There's some fear. Scary game. We are running into empty room syndrome. I'm wondering how long this is going to go for if we're going this nowhere. What kind of trick are you trying to pull on me out? I'm still not confident at all at how I'm saying that. Ah, the girls. They're here. Stop right there. We didn't come to help you, moron. Why would we do such a thing? What are you saying? You're saying that? You are an idiot. I mean, I feel like they do just say this to her a lot. You are a cry. Yeah, like, again. Well, I don't know that they'd say. Well, honestly, maybe. They're being a bit rude, but like, believably so. Just all at once is rare. Not gonna help me? You're just gonna leave me here in this nothingness? That's the plan. Goodbye and good riddance. Wait, don't leave me. Momo-chan. And Purple. My new girlfriend. I'm dumping you because, well, to put it bluntly, you're a moron. It's... If this is pure fanfic, I will say it's very believable. All alone. What are you gonna do? Right, be afraid. Know what it's like to be alone. This is truly your deepest, worst fear. Loneliness. How pathetic. No, I will not give in to this. It's all just a damned illusion. Not listening to any of this. Show yourself, Yanama, now. Oh, you want to fight me? That would be utterly useless. But if you insist... It feels like a real episode. This seems like a very plausible villain for the series to have. Meanwhile, Moru was having his deepest fear brought to life. Oh boy, what's this gonna be? Alright. Oh, Maru, it looks like I have to give you a shot where the sun don't shine. Okay. One fear. One fear. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess you can just leave. Yeah. Track him down. Ha ha ha, go to hell. Oh, the object forgot to die. I'm actually stuck here. I don't like zapping the sidebar. We're just gonna stand on top of it. Okay, so your cinema game, your game where you mostly just sit in a corner and watch things happen, requires you to cheat. Michael Buffer. Dragon of Magic. Whoa, okay. Oh, you're not... Okay, the bears aren't as bad, but like, you're not making me kill 100 creatures, right? Okay, thank goodness. Because that would have been my one fear. Go to the top right because I said... Oh, hang on, every time I shoot him. Okay, I'm not seeing an exit. Now it's time for you to really suffer, Sailor Moon. Is this just gonna be a one and done? Just throw the tiara and win? Oh, something unexpected here. Oh, that's the rose. Okay. You know, mask here. Still very much a one and done. This game has gotten crappy enough, Ayanama. It's time to end this so the judges can sigh with relief and give CA a horrid score. I really wish we had the scores. I'm very curious how people took this one. Tuxedo mask. Actually, I'd prefer to kick your ass rather than let you beat me and end this hideously crappy game. Sailor Moon, use that little attack that kills monsters. Okay. Nah, sometimes he just has to coach her into doing the obvious thing. Which one? I've got about 7. Doesn't matter, as long as it kills this evil being. Okay, how about this one? Moon Small Pebble Crush. Good. Well, I guess that's the end of this crappy game. Why? Because EA didn't feel like programming a spectacular game in 24 hours, so he made a shitty game in about 4 hours. Good night. I only program when I feel like it. Great. Nothing but bangers this contest. It was a powerful pebble. Genuine, honest-to-God Sailor Moon ZZT game. No notes. You got it in one. You did it perfect. Except for that door that didn't disappear. So I guess it's not quite perfect. It was almost perfect. See, we might do one more. I don't want to get through these too fast, but like, I think we're 4 for 4 and at least being like enjoyable. So let me see how many boards this next one is. I mean, we probably could, but I guess I gotta do the tier list too. I gotta remember that. So yeah, no RPG battle though. Kind of a shame. I'm sure they lost a lot of points for that. Yeah, let's do our little early preliminary rankings here. I think we'll call it there. We'll save Pit of Darkness for next week. Let me see here. Here I got all this. Tab open and then show you the tab. Yeah, we got us our 18 title screens here for the 4 games we played. What did we play? I'm just gonna chuck them on the board so I don't have to dig them out. Played you, played you, played you. Oh right, I actually like did a good job and made sure these are in the right order. So I guess this is kind of spoiling the order we're going through with these things. All right, we started with Phear. It was a Gunther maggot, a yllek. And so far, yeah, that's definitely the weakest one. It was a sensible RPG engine, but you just didn't get health back, so you couldn't actually win without cheating for more health. Which is not ideal when your game consists of like 2 boards and nothing but those RPG fights. But it functioned. So I'm gonna start with a C here, because I feel like we've got a lot of quality stuff otherwise. The Death of ZZT. My gut instinct is just straight to A here. It was amusing. It looked nice. It had 2 RPG battles. It had a normal amount. It had a reasonable number. You could actually beat them. It was designed so that you win and on with the game, which is probably ideal when your game is just a silly raid on epic mega games. Kinda took a weird direction at the end when we dove into a pool of blood. But we got that raise. And we got to see the power of collective bargaining. I think that's not to be discounted. Good stuff. Phear next. That one. I'll go a B. Reasonable. It again looked good. Had some variety. The maze and shooty part. Or no, that was in Death of ZZT, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean that's something ideal about the Death of ZZT. Just some very straightforward challenges. Looked nice. Got through it quickly enough. I like the idea that we were planting nightmares. It was a neat concept. Good use of the theme. Of course, that leaves us lastly with S for Sailor Moon Super S. I don't think Sailor Moon was S tier, but I think it did really capture the spirit of the show. I'm not sure how original it is, but it definitely had the right structure. The scale was kind of baffling at the beginning for its cutscenes, but after that it was all well and good. The author seemed very worried about what the judges would say, and I wish I knew what the judges said, because there's not really anything wrong with it. And while Sailor Moon in general is probably not what I would expect when the topic is fear, at least a sincere one, I would definitely expect one of the weird ZZT games that's like, oh no, Sailor Moon, not that. You can see that kind of fear. But the villain was appropriately nightmare focused. It also used fear. It worked. But you didn't really do much. You just watched things. The one board where I did do things, I'm suddenly shooting 100 bears. I didn't want to shoot 100 bears. I think I put that in B. Say good, but not perfect. So it's a lower B. Depending on how these other ones go, it might have got that into C. But that's where we're at. 4 for 4 here. I will say, even the worst of these still felt well-intentioned. Meaning, they wanted it to be good. They just did not succeed in the execution. That's where we're going to call it for today. We've still got a good number. It looks like 14. Yes, 14 games to go. Yeah, because I don't want to fly through these. But so far, this is a good contest. These are all solid. Fear is a bit shaky. But if you type health into Fear like 3 times, you can at least get through it. I'm going to leave it at that. Then slash shove scene over to the credits, and we'll call it a day. Oh, that's weird. Why did it have the slide out already done? Oh, I guess I probably opened the scene when OBS first opened. Time to say it. Time to say what? Oh, right, Goatsy. I forgot. Alright, yes, you can say it on Twitch. I received no warning. Please do not link it. If you are somehow unfamiliar with it, don't bother looking it up. It's just an old-ass shock site. Quite literal about the ass part. Anyway, now that I'm done vague posting about what Goatsy is, thank you all for watching. I hope you all had fun. I certainly did. This is a good competition. Good job, HM. You came up with a good topic. That is going to do it for today. We will be back again on Friday. The last of Karateka Plus. I'm going to finish off the last 2 levels there and defeat Akuma, rescue the lady whose name I forget. It's not important, unfortunately. And then next Sunday, return to the 24 hours to go well here, and we'll take a look at Pit of Darkness and however far we get. If we can maintain this quality, I think it'll be a really good one. One last time, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you for the follows and subs and all that good stuff. All had fun, and hope to see you all next time. Later. Oh, at some point I didn't click start recording, so now I'm gonna have to grab this from VOD. That's gonna suck. That's never fun. I hate having to stitch it together that way. That's what I get. Alright, well, see ya. Find somebody to raid. Do not raid them with Goatsy. I beg you. I'll send you all to a cherry marathon so you be on your best behavior.